Hello everybody, it's me, it's Errmal. I know I don't look like Errmal, and I know you don't know where I'm at, because a lot has happened. You see, what we did is we took our world, and we converted it to a Java world. Yes, but was it smart, was it dumb? I don't know, we'll figure it out. And then we have a Java realms instead of a Bedrock realms. So far, so good. There's a few weird things that have happened. There's a few differences between Bedrock and Java that I didn't really think about. So I want to cover some of those things in case you're on Bedrock and you're thinking, I want to convert my world to Java, and you wanted to hear someone's opinions on some of the things that can happen. So first of all, I don't have my skin. That's the first thing. My Bedrock skin is, some of those pieces that you earn or you buy, the pieces. You don't get to really make your own. I think there is a way, maybe. I don't know. I never had success playing with that. But in Java, that same exact skin, I didn't have because I bought it. So I have a hoodie still. Here, let me see. Can I show you? Can I show you the hoodie? Oh, let's see. I don't know if I can. Can I get to the back of my head? Oh, see, awesome hoodie, right? Well, whether or not it's awesome, it's what I got. It's what I got. Oh, okay. So different skin. That's fine. I was going to get glasses on this skin. I couldn't figure that out, so there's no glasses yet. I still think I'm going to get them. Okay, and then there's my wall. You might say, wait, Errmal, you were just showing us a totally different wall. It wasn't as tall. It wasn't as colorful. It certainly didn't have these little, I don't know what the name of these things are. I'm going to call them pokey towers. Very pointy, pokey. And maybe did I even have the bridge done? I don't know. So let's take a quick look around. Just look at the world for just a second. But then I'm going to get back to the topic and start talking about the differences between a Java and Bedrock. Oh yeah, I took my Elytra off, didn't I? Okay, so here's the starter house. Yep, we've seen that. You've seen the bees. I still hate the bees. The bees are still not my friends. You see the path. You still see those. Yeah, I know. I heard a lot since the last episode. The reason why I didn't open up the thing because it has to be the stairs and the slabs, and you have to do all of the blocks, and I just did those things. And then, So eventually I'll get to that. Oh, but I like my new, my new wall. It's pretty cool. I like my little designs in it. These don't work at all now that it's in Java. I don't know that they really worked in Bedrock, but they certainly don't work now that it's in Java. Oh, but it's just so much fun to walk around here now. Things are really starting to come together. Oh, and the tree. Yes, nice custom-made tree where the farm used to be, but there's more. This is my dye shop where I'm selling all the latest and greatest in dyes and colored wools. I don't know what I'm selling them for. I don't have prices on anything, but that's okay. There's really nobody else on the server. It's just me and other people who don't. Okay, that mountain might look a little different. That might look a little different. As you can see, there is no giant cactus. I gave up that idea. That was dumb. Why did I even think of that? That was just why? Okay, this isn't the best way to come up. But I decided to have towers like stick out of it, and you walk around. I'm not gonna give you the full tour. Yep, you heard the villagers go and move their pages around. Okay, so let's get back to the Java versus Bedrock topic. Okay, yeah, I am ready. Gotta go to the farms. I'm so bad at going to the store. Okay, let's do farms first. So, thing I noticed, number one, is that in Bedrock, I had one lava, and it flowed onto the other blocks, and then it dripped down. But in Java, did I say that right before? In Java, everyone has a short block of lava to do the little farming thing. This guy worked fine. It worked before, and it works now. There was no difference in this design. It was awesome, and it's still awesome. And yeah, I was missing a light, so that's why I was having some problems. But now the light is there. Things are awesome. I make too much. I made it mostly pumpkins. Only this row is watermelons, just because I thought that'd be easier to sell. This all worked fine. There was no edits to this chicken farm. None whatsoever. I actually have a trapper here that gets eggs, so it's an egg and kitchen. I'm so silly. And so it is an egg and a chicken farm. But this is not the creeper farm at all, right? It is now a wolf farm. And I had the wolf farm here because I took the other one out, the creeper farm out, and I put this guy in. This had to have many changes. The Bedrock and Java version are not the same. I will talk about what those differences are. Before, I would have I'll just do it real quick in case anybody watching. Okay. Before, I could have this a redstone torch there. I don't have a redstone torch on me that was sticking out of that, coming up, and then this on it. So the torch would fire this and fire this. That didn't work. I had to change it to this design where this level's the same, right? This is still observing, but instead of hitting that redstone torch, it's now hitting a solid block. Of course, the rails are the same. There's no difference and stuff like that. So I thought that was interesting. Also in Java, all of my sheep are white when they're sheared. One of the things that they did in Bedrock is a sheared sheep still has some colors on it to match the color that it was. So you don't even know what color these ones were. Yeah. So that was frustrating, figuring all that out. I thought I'd have to totally redo it. It wasn't that bad of a fix. So if you're going to swap over and you have this type of farm, that's really not that bad of a fix. Cactus Farm works the exact same way. Okay, that's the farms. Is this all my farms? I think this is all my farms. Oh, okay. There's some very specific things that happened due to the way we converted it. I'm going to wait to the end to talk about those because I don't want those to get confused with. You wouldn't always have to have those problems that we had. Oh yeah, when you convert it, it doesn't know who you are. So not only do you lose your skin, but you become a new person. Your person ID number, your player ID number is different. So before you convert, put all your stuff. I'm pointing here because this is actually where I put all my stuff. It's not there now. Obviously, it's back on me, right? But you empty out your empty out your inventories into some chests, convert it, and then when you start on the new world, your new guy, he will have no levels, and he will have nothing in his inner chest, and so then you can get it all in there. But you won't keep your things, because you have a new player ID. Okay, so what else was I going to talk about? Something to do with this guy. I will call him George. Hi, guy. I found that in Bedrock, when you were doing your village farms, right, every time you put down the thing, he would keep the same trades. Where in Java, it's like, I don't like the book you're offering. I can pick up your thing and put it back down, and you will offer a different book. And that was really weird. So I still have some weird villagers from before, but all my new guys. Let's see, where's my really good guy, right? You got that. There's this binding. Shh, don't tell everybody else on the server that I have that. Yeah, there's your mending there, and you're breaking through, right? So you saw the big ones. So that was nice, and also I can keep converting them back and forth a lot easier than time during the conversions. There's another example of something weird that happened. Yeah, it's like they got extra. Everybody now has 2 more trades than they had before, and they're not always worth something. So if it was a villager that existed prior to the trade, like he just got another sword for some reason, they ended up with a different number of trades once they converted over. Now, I don't know if it was due to the conversion software that we used. Again, I'll get to that in a second. But they all started, even though they had all their trades listed, they started as beginners, apprentices, whatever the first level is, the nobodies. See, now they're masters or whatever, right? But whatever that first level is. And then I came up to them. I just did one trade, and I stepped back, and all of a sudden, no, they're back to where they were. So it's like the game had to load in what their trades would be or something. It was really weird. But I did have to do a trade with each one of them to lock them and have the computer really think about what it is that they do, type of thing. Oh, it's bedtime. Let me go take a sleepy sleep. Okay, so I can't think of anything else that I noticed off the bat between Java and Bedrock. Oh, I mean, other than the things I expected. I expected a lot more mobs, super high mob counts, and boy, I was not. Yes, that was exactly true. I was not disappointed, or maybe I was because it was very high. I was like, oh, there's too many mobs, and they were harder. I have gone through so many totems, but yeah, totems are easier to get too, because instead of just having 1 drop per raid, now you can have 3 drop, 4 drop per raid. So you might use 1 in a raid, but you'll end up getting more. Oh yeah, and I had a screaming goat, and I don't think he's gone. I'm so upset. Screaming goat, where did you go? Okay, now let me talk about the software we used. There was a software online. It was $15 to, use this software, and there was different rates. Whatever. It is what it is. It was like the universal. Hold on, I'll say the exact name for it. It was the Universal Minecraft Converter. And they have a website. You can go look them up. I think some of the weird things that happened I'm about to talk about was because of the converter. Like if you maybe had a different converter, or maybe the converter improved somehow, some of these bugs can go away. The most annoying bug that happened during the conversion process, okay, hold on, since I'm in Java, I'm going to show you. Look at my, I can't really point at it because now my thing is up, but to the left side it says biome, Minecraft Stone Shore. Now I'm at Minecraft the end. Yes, and it's pink sky. I'm in the end. This is an end biome right here. Does that look like an end biome? No, this doesn't look like an end biome. And you will see I do get the spawns, the Enderman. Okay, that was one down there not too long ago. I thought maybe he'd stay down there. And it's so annoying, right? I'm not getting any fish. I'm not getting any squid. Not getting any glow squid. Not getting any, a lot of the things like, hey, I'm around an ocean. I should be getting all this stuff. Now, it's also true that I'm not getting drowns. All right, because, drowns don't spawn in the end. Look at it. It's just nothing. Because this is all the end. There's a couple spots you get over there. You come out of it. Let me show you now how annoying this is. Now, you can imagine, you're like, well, don't Endermen grief? Yes, they do. But they only grief certain blocks, which, sand, gravel, and dirt. They don't grief stone. So I was building a thing down here. I'm not going to go too much into what this is, because maybe it'll never be anything. But it was going to have those elements. Nice big dome. Pretty dome, huh? It's got an 80 diameter wide dome. Look at this. I don't know where they're getting these, but they're in the caves. They grab them. They come out here. They leave them. I've come down here and received, picked up 30 blocks at a time. I'm like, okay, I'll clean these up. But somewhere in these caves, the cave is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But I've been using stone to replace it if they take it from the side, so it's getting to the point now where they don't grief the actual shape anymore. I mean, I guess they still could in a few spots. But man, that's annoying having an Enderman in the overworld by the thousands. Somewhere here there's a cave. I don't know where. There's a cave that's probably got like 30 Endermen just roaming around in it. If you stay down here long enough, you'll just start seeing them everywhere as they start coming out. And that's just, and I emailed the company, and by the way, the company was super responsive. I emailed them on a Saturday, and they got back with me Saturday night. So I didn't expect that. I thought that was super awesome that they got back with me on a weekend. I knew if I didn't email them right when I was having the problem, I would never remember to do it, because I have a bad memory that way. So I really wasn't expecting a response on a weekend, but they did. That was super awesome. I can't guarantee they'll always respond on a weekend, but like I said, they were super responsive, at least to me in that moment. And they said, yeah, it's a known problem. Sometimes, depending on the world, since my original world was, yes, it was Bedrock, but it was from a Bedrock 1.12 that I had moved, to a 13, to a 14, to a 15. And they think that some of the codes must have just been mixed up. They've heard of it, the end codes, and he told me how to reconvert it. But I already been playing on this world for a long time before I realized it. I thought it was weird that I wasn't getting those things. And I thought it was weird when I was digging that I was getting so many Endermen. It just didn't ever dawn on me that it would be the end biomes. We had played on here for a good 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I had built a lot, changed a lot. And so when he's like, oh yeah, we'll just reconvert your world from scratch. I was like, oh, I would lose so much. So I decided I'd just put up with the end biome being here in the overworld. Super frustrating though. The other thing that you have to watch out for is, okay, I don't have a good example around here, so there's Geo is not a good example. You know how there's places where a woodland mansion, okay? You go into a woodland mansion, and inside the woodland mansion there are, you know, some bad guys. They're not the Ravagers, but the other two, the Evoker and the Johnnies. Well, they didn't spawn in because in this map, the seed that was used in Bedrock, now it's using that seed in Java, and there's not a woodland mansion there, so it didn't spawn those in. Ugh, really? And then, like, you know, you go out to these little farm areas. I say farm areas with these, I don't know if there's any in this area, but the underwater ruins where there's a lot of drowns that will spawn around them. No, you won't necessarily get a lot of drowns spawning around them, which maybe is a good thing. Maybe not. Depends on what you were hoping to do with that area. If you had a farm and planned for those drowns or not. If you get a map, right? You get a map that says, hey, go to the treasure chest, and you go and you find there's no treasure chest. If you haven't explored that chunk. Now, if you actually had opened up that chunk during when you had it open in Bedrock, then when you go to that chunk, it'll remember what the Bedrock seed put there. And that's great. But if you did not, let's say the map was from Bedrock, but then it went to an area that was newly generated with Java, then that chest wouldn't necessarily be there. When you find like the little dungeons with the little spawners, the spider spawners, the skeleton spawners, the zombie spawners, you know, when you're underground, there's the chests that are there. Those chests, because there wasn't a spawner there in the Java seed, those chests are all empty. So if you find a new one, and you'll know you find a new one, you're like, yeah, this is brand new, no one's been around here. Those chests will be empty because it's looking at, hey, where am I to generate a loot table? It's like, I'm nowhere, so I'm just gonna have nothing in me. So there was a lot of weirdness like that. I don't know if, I think having the end biome pop up here is due to the converter. I think the converter could have caught it. According to the email, he said this is how you can do it in the future. It was like so frustrating because we had already made so many changes. I don't know if those other things are part of the converter. That might just be part of the seed. So as the seed changes, as Java interprets the seed differently, same number, but it interprets it differently than Bedrock, you know, some of those things that used to be there aren't there. Okay, what else can I think of to tell you? That might be it for now. All the other things are working the same. There was some redstone redstone's definitely different. I didn't have anything too complicated. Like I said, I had the sheep farm. You see some peaks in the water. It's a certain water biome that turned to the end. I'm flying over here to Square's house. He, had some fancier redstone. So I'll put his stuff on camera. Let me just find out where he's still working on fixing. So this was a big vault door that had a button. He may have fixed it, but none of it worked. You would flip the thing, nothing would happen. Oh yes, he get it fixed. But it took him a while, right? He had to go learn and go to some tutorials. Okay, how do I do this in Java? He gutted the whole redstone parts of it out and rebuilt it. But all these other farms, you know, they're using, those are simple. Those work the same. Yep, that still works the same. All those work the same. So really, you know, not too much. The fancier the redstone, the more certain that it's going to be a piece of garbage once you do the conversion, because redstone is different. It just calculates it differently. Okay, so that's the video. I just wanted to quickly cover those things. If I think of other things throughout future videos about some of the differences, positive and negative, between Bedrock and Java, and not just between Bedrock and Java, but to a world that's been converted between them. I'll go ahead and add those into some future episodes, and including a tour of all the different things. You can see lots has been built. You don't even know what these things are. I'm not even showing you yet. You've seen none of this? None of this. As far as you know, nothing's changed. Not a block has changed until I show it to you in the next episode. But I wanted to quickly get this one out because it's been so long. Because converting Java had so many different things. I didn't know if I'd ever record again. It was such a sad, sad day. But things are getting better now. All right, this is Errmal. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Thank you. I don't blink, so I'm not waiting for me to blink. I'm totally not waiting for me to blink. Not waiting. Yeah, I'm going to wait for a long time. All right, I will chat with you guys later. Have a good one. Take care. Okay, are you guys ready? You ready to see everything that's been done? Oh, so much has been done. So much has been done. If I go forward, I'm going to fall off this cliff. So let's not do that until we get into the proper mode. Okay, so the bridge. Bridge is done. Okay, you've seen the bridge. All right, hold on, wait. I'm not showing you the bridge. A little spawn point. Yes, this is where I spawn in at. Strangely enough, this is where you spawn in. So I didn't make this, Square made this. He had fun kind of putting it up. Now instead of being on the side, there's stairs. It's some, some stuffy stuff. So that looks really nice. I am kind of showing you the bridge over and over again because I'm so proud of it. It's so awesome. All right, and then you get to this side of the bridge, right? And there's going to be. Oh, and by the way, we got banners. This is my banner. I don't know why that's me. I felt purple because I was using a lot of purple, and yeah. But anyways, I was thinking this could be a stables, right, or something. I don't know. Maybe not a stables. But you come across the bridge, presumably riding your horsey. So here's a little place you can drop your horsey off. You can walk around here. All of the wall connects. It's a beautiful thing. You have a little retaining wall. It's so beautiful. I added some little toppity tops to these things. They're not. I had so many different tops on them. I don't know what I had in the last video. If it was these or something else. It was many different things. So we'll take a look at these. Also, something that's new. Oh, are you guys ready? You guys are ready. This is somewhat of a manual process. There you go. Look at this. My portal. Yep, I think it's pretty. Nice little pond in front of it. I don't really need to tell you all the blocks are. You can see it. And the purple kind of matches, right? So I saw this on, I forget which one. I'm drawing a blank. So I saw this on Gemini Tay. I believe the one that she was, is it Hermitcraft or was it Empires? I don't know which one it was. But I thought, yes, I need to do that. I totally need to do that. So I've done it. I picked up some of the farms that were here and moved them way up there. And then I would like to pick up these farms and put them up there as well. And then, just have farms here, but, kind of like fake farms. Not the farms that I'm really going to go through and work on, but farms that are just for pretty sake. Yeah, so lots of stuff's been happening. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and, you're probably wondering, but Errmal, there was a huge hole in that mountain. That wasn't there last time. Yeah, so this is all new here as well. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I went ahead and at that level, I just cut it all the way through to give myself maximum sort of ideas, flexibility, space to have ideas. I'll show you this little, let's see, this is where the bubble vader comes up, and my farms are down there. So what I'm thinking, and obviously it doesn't look like it yet, but this little pointy thing's going to go. And it's not going to be a geode, but it's going to be like this curved cave. And then coming out of the cave, somewhere here, it's just going to be like a little house, like this. Like there was this, concave geode shape. It won't be geode though. And then this maybe that's the same sort of materials maybe. What, I don't know, maybe not. Kind of sticking it, and then you would go into that building, and then you'd be inside. And this would be my main base. So I'm kind of moving my main base from the little house to something a little bigger because I just ran out of storage. You know how it is. So I've already got this storage set up. I have much more room for much more storage. However I want to organize it. This is not all full now because I went from 3 high by 6 I think to 4 times that, including the stuff that's on this decorative thing here. I moved over my mega furnace. I moved over. Let me show you what I moved over. If I moved over my furnace, well then you better have what you did. Okay, sorry. You better have one of these things. So while I'm down here, yep. Boom. Yeah. Boom. Everybody needs a little boom every now and then. So there you go. And then here. Oh, I didn't show you in here. Oh, I didn't show you this guy. Hello. Can we talk to this guy? You're screaming, but you're not screaming. He knows. He knows he's not. That wasn't the right scream. I heard that. Villagers. These beds will not be here when I'm done, but I'm still doing some breeding. You probably heard some babies go here, over here. I got some grown-ups, and once the babies are lined it up perfectly. I don't know how many babies you made. Hopefully 5 or 6. Can't remember how many beds. I can only see 1. That's not enough. Let's go get busy. Oh, there's 2. Okay, anyways. I'll leave you alone. Leave you alone. You know, have your privacy back. Then once there's a much more villagers, then I can get rid of the beds and make this look pretty. Why did you get confused about where you were supposed to stand? Oh no, you were getting confused about your bed. Very well. Get confused about your bed then, I don't care. There we go. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I was playing around with maybe some drippy stuff in the ceiling. I don't know. Might stay, might go. We're figuring this out. But the look that I'm going for here is, built into the side of the cliff. And so sometimes you'll see the cliff, like maybe I'll go ahead and put the stone back in this area. There'll be a house coming out of here. There'll be a house coming out of there. I'm thinking there'll be, a house coming out over here. That gives me even more options for storage. I can push the storage out this way. Oh, and I gotta be careful. This mountain is horrible for spawns. I know you don't get a lot of spawns in Bedrock mobs, but no, this mountain is the opposite of that. As soon as it gets dark, oh, give me a second. Alright, so first of all, because I have a Heart of the Sea out there in the water and it's raining, I'm getting my Heart of the Sea effects up here. Weird. But that's fine. Alright, so I just wanted to show you these things. I think it's pretty awesome. I will go. I'm going to go work on this some more. If this is the last part of this episode, then I will talk to you again in the next episode. Can't talk. Okay, here we go. I know he's blinking. Not holding his breath, but I feel like I have to hold my breath when he blinks. But just how you do it again. Okay, alright. So that's going to be it for me today. We'll catch you in the next one. I will chat with y'all later. Bye-bye.